For fans of Fujifilm's iconic XPro series, waiting for the next big release has felt like a test of patience. Enthusiasts have been anticipating an XPro 4 for years, only to now learn that it likely won't be happening at all. Instead, industry rumors suggest that Fujifilm will bypass the XPro 4 entirely, and possibly even the XPro 5, and jump straight to the Fuji X-Pro 6, which is tentatively expected to launch in 2026. At first glance, this leap in naming might seem confusing, but there's more to the story than just marketing. The Fuji X-Pro 6 could mark a bold new direction for the series, not only in terms of nomenclature, but also in design philosophy and technological advancement. Beloved for its classic styling and unique hybrid viewfinder, the XPro line has long held a special place among street photographers and retro camera enthusiasts. However, the XPro 3's controversial design choices, particularly its hidden LCD screen, stirred up debate and left many users feeling alienated. So what happened to the XPro 4? And why the long silence since the XPro 3's launch? Body. The most glaring mystery is why Fujifilm appears to have skipped the XPro 4 entirely. According to well-connected sources in the Fuji rumor community, the successor to the XPro 3 will not follow the expected numerical sequence. Instead, there's strong speculation that Fujifilm will name the next model either the XPro 5 or XPro 6. Most signs currently point toward the latter. This isn't entirely unprecedented. In some East Asian cultures, the number 4 is considered unlucky because of its phonetic similarity to the word for death. This cultural aversion might have influenced Fujifilm's decision to avoid the number altogether. Beyond superstition, there could also be marketing logic at play. Skipping a model number can create the impression of a more substantial leap forward, suggesting a significant upgrade rather than a modest iteration. Regardless of the reasoning, one thing is now clear. An XPro 4 is not on the horizon, and there are no signs of an XPro series update arriving in 2025 either. For now, it seems that fans will need to hold out until at least 2026 to see what Fujifilm has planned for the next chapter of this beloved line. Delays in the camera industry are nothing new, but in this case, the reason for the hold-up may be tied to the underwhelming commercial performance of the XPro 3. Compared to its predecessors, the XPro 3 didn't sell as well as Fujifilm had hoped. That's not to say it lacked innovation. The camera was, in many ways, a bold experiment. However, not all experiments resonate with users. The XPro 3's most divisive feature was its unconventional rear screen. Instead of a traditional always visible display, Fujifilm designed a hidden LCD that could only be accessed by flipping the panel downward. In its place, a secondary mini-display showed shooting settings or film simulations. While this was intended to encourage a purer, viewfinder-based shooting experience, many users found the change to be more of a hindrance than a help. For a segment of photographers who valued speed, flexibility, and ease of use, this design choice created unnecessary friction in the shooting process. The result? A camera that, while true to Fuji's experimental roots, ultimately alienated a large portion of its target audience. If there's one key takeaway from the XPro 3's reception, it's this: innovation needs to be balanced with usability. While the desire to break new ground is commendable, camera makers must ensure that their innovations serve the needs of real photographers. Fujifilm took a risk with the XPro 3's screen design, aiming to prioritize a distraction-free shooting experience. But in doing so, they disrupted a workflow that many users relied on. The hidden display was seen by many as cumbersome and impractical, especially for street and documentary photographers who need quick access to settings and image review. For the Fuji X-Pro 6 to succeed, Fujifilm will need to rethink this approach. A simplified and functional rear display, whether it's a tilting screen or a fixed design, could go a long way in restoring trust and enthusiasm among users. In a world where mirrorless cameras continue to evolve rapidly, photographers expect intuitive tools that help them work efficiently, not features that slow them down. The XPro series has always been a niche within Fujifilm's broader camera lineup. Unlike the more mainstream XT line, which appeals to a wider audience, the XPro models cater specifically to those who value the classic rangefinder experience. This includes the hybrid optical, electronic viewfinder, a hallmark feature that bridges analog aesthetics with modern tech. But serving a niche market comes with its own set of challenges. While die-hard fans appreciate the tactile feel, manual controls, and film-like charm, the camera still needs to evolve with the times. The XPro 3 leaned heavily into the retro aesthetic, which some applauded, but it fell short on key usability features that modern photographers have come to expect. Moving forward, Fujifilm will need to strike a better balance, maintaining the vintage-inspired look while integrating meaningful updates under the hood. So, what could the Fuji X-Pro 6 bring to the table? While nothing is confirmed yet, there are several features that photographers are hoping for. At the top of the wish list is a more functional display. Whether it's a fixed screen, a two-way tilting mechanism like the X-T5, or even a fully articulating display, the important thing is that it's practical and user-friendly. Fixing this alone could dramatically improve the usability of the XPro 6 and address one of the XPro 3's most widely criticized elements. Next, autofocus performance is another key area where improvements would be welcomed. As rival brands continue to advance their AI-driven autofocus systems, Fujifilm will need to deliver faster, more accurate AF tracking if it hopes to stay competitive, especially for action and candid photography. A new sensor could also be on the horizon. Upgraded resolution, better dynamic range, and improved low light performance would give the XPro 6 a significant boost over its predecessor. If Fujifilm incorporates one of its newer back-illuminated or stacked X-trans sensors, it could provide a compelling mix of image quality and speed. Durability will likely remain a strength. The XPro series is known for its robust, weather-sealed build quality, and fans will expect the XPro 6 to continue that tradition. A solid magnesium alloy body, weatherproofing, and an ergonomic grip could make it a reliable companion for photographers in all environments. Though waiting until 2026 might be frustrating, it could actually be the smartest move Fujifilm can make. Rushing out a replacement too soon could risk repeating the missteps of the XPro 3. Taking extra time gives Fujifilm the opportunity to reassess, refine, and rebuild the XPro line in a way that excites both loyal fans and potential newcomers. The extra time can also be used to gather more user feedback, prototype new designs, and ensure that the final product is both innovative and practical. In an age where camera technology is evolving quickly, launching a half-baked product could do lasting damage to the brand. But a carefully considered, well-executed XPro 6 has the potential to rejuvenate interest and reignite passion for the series. One of Fujifilm's greatest strengths is its active engagement with the photography community. User feedback played a major role in shaping updates to the XT and XH series, and the same should be true for the XPro line. The community made its thoughts on the XPro 3 known. Photographers want practical features and intuitive interfaces, not design experiments that disrupt their flow. If Fujifilm listens to this input, the Fuji X-Pro 6 could become not just a successful product, but a defining moment in the series' evolution. Photographers aren't asking for gimmicks. They want reliability, performance, and a camera that honors the spirit of classic photography without ignoring the demands of the modern world. The Fuji X-Pro 6 remains a mystery for now, but the excitement surrounding it continues to grow. Skipping the XPro 4 might raise eyebrows, and the long delay may disappoint fans, but all signs suggest that Fujifilm is taking its time for a reason. After the lukewarm response to the XPro 3, they know they need to get this one right. If they succeed, the XPro 6 could be more than just a new model. It could be a powerful return to form. With the right balance of heritage and innovation, it has the potential to cement the XPro series as a timeless tool for serious photographers. Are you excited about the Fuji X-Pro 6? Or have you found peace with another system in the meantime? Let us know your thoughts and stay tuned for more updates as 2026 approaches.